Catherine again, and I am actually on day 6. Day 6? No, day 5. I'm on day 5 right now of my water fast. I ran out of time yesterday to take a video and post it for day 4, so today's video will be for day 4 and 5. At the end of the video for day 3, I talked about needing to maybe take some insulin, just a little bit, because my blood sugars, I was afraid were going to run high the next day. I ended up not taking any insulin, and it worked out just fine. On day 4, my blood sugars were anywhere from 85 to 98, so I think that was really good. So I'm glad I didn't end up taking the insulin, because it probably would have taken me too low, and then I would have had to take a little bit of sugar just to raise my blood sugar just a little bit. So that was good. My weight for day 4 was 128.4. So that was a 5.4 pound loss in 3 days. So that's very exciting. I had large ketones in my urine, and I've been using these ketone strips. Actually, it's a different brand I've been using, but I have this one too to use when I'm done with the other ones. So this is the brand I'm going to use as soon as I'm out of the other ones. But it's basically the same. You have, if one of these doesn't change color, then you don't have any ketones in your urine. If it changes to any of these colors, you can tell how much ketones you had. And I have had large, the 80. I don't know if you can see that right there. It says 80. But I've had large ketones in my urine every day since I've been fasting, which is good. It means I'm in fat burning mode. I'm burning fat for energy, my own body fat for energy, instead of burning sugar, like most of us probably burn sugar. So that's very good. And that goes for day 4 and 5. I've had ketones every day. Yesterday I was taking sodium ascorbate. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But before I was taking ascorbic acid. So both of those are vitamin C, but one of them is, the one I took yesterday, is pH neutral, so it doesn't add acidity to your stomach like the ascorbic acid will, because I had been experiencing some heartburn or acid reflux or something. So yesterday I took the sodium ascorbate, pH neutral, so I did have heartburn for maybe like 1 minute the whole day, and so that was great. That was a lot better. Let's see. My emotions for day 4, it was definitely easier than day 3. Day 3 I really struggled. I really felt like there's no way I can get through this. I'm gonna have to eat something, just emotionally. Like, I was hungry, but it's more emotional than it is physical in reality. But day 4 was much better. I kept very busy. I hardly ever got on the computer or sat down to watch any TV or anything like that, so I kept very busy, and I think that helped my mind to stay occupied on things other than food, because a lot of times when I'm sitting down in front of the computer, I'm eating food, or if I'm sitting down to read or to watch TV, I've got food. So if I'm doing those things, I feel like I need some food too. So I think it helped to keep busy and keep on my feet doing things around the house. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I don't go to work and come back. So in some ways it's easier because I don't have people around me, like other adults, asking me, why aren't you eating, and you need to eat something. Fortunately I don't have that to deal with, but I do have a full closet full of food. I have a full, pantry full of food. I have a full refrigerator and freezer full of food. And I have to make 3 meals a day for my 2 young children, and dinner and sometimes breakfast for my husband. So I have to make all these meals and smell all these foods, and I've actually been enjoying smelling the food even though I know I'm not going to eat it. So that's been interesting. But it really hasn't been as hard as you might think. Like I said, I think day 3 was the hardest. And after yesterday and today so far, it hasn't been that bad. So for day 5, my morning weight was 127.0. So that is a 1.4 pound loss from yesterday and 6 pounds total loss in 4 days of doing that. So I think that's awesome. Very excited about that. I have been losing less each day since I started. The very first day I lost 2 pounds in one day, then it was 1.8, then 1.6, then 1.4, so I'm hoping it doesn't like keep going down at this rate. But I'm still very excited for all the weight loss that has happened. I haven't been taking any vitamin C today. I was kind of wondering if the vitamin C might be slowing down my weight loss for some unknown reason. So I just decided to try, just try it, see if it helps. I have no idea if it has anything to do with it whatsoever, but I thought I'd give it a try. My blood sugars today have been slightly higher, but I haven't been testing that much. I only had 2 tests that I took, so 97 and 100. So it's still really good. I still don't think I need to take any insulin. If it goes much higher, I might take a tiny, tiny amount of insulin. So hopefully I won't have to eat anything just because I took too much insulin and my blood sugar is too low. I've heard that distilled water is actually better to drink than any spring water or anything like that while you're fasting, because spring water might have trace minerals and whatnot, whereas distilled water would only be H2O. So I'm gonna have to try that and see if that helps my weight loss as well. Maybe that would help accelerate it a little bit. I'm kicking myself because I just went to the store and I didn't get any more distilled water, because I saw a video afterward that talked about needing distilled water. So I might try to use some of the distilled water that we have for the iron and see if that helps any. But I've been drinking so much water since I haven't been eating that I'll probably drink the whole gallon pretty fast. So we'll see. My emotions today have been good, pretty upbeat. I felt hungry, but not, crazily so. Sometimes I feel more hungry after having eaten a big breakfast and then I'm hungry for lunch than I have these whole, 4.5 days now that I've been fasting. So I haven't had anything to eat. Today is Friday. I haven't had anything to eat since Sunday night, and I feel less hungry right now than on days where I'm eating a lot and then it's been a couple hours and now I'm hungry again, which is really interesting. I just wonder if your stomach gets stretched out or if you're expecting to eat and that's why you're hungry. I don't know. I've definitely been chewing some sugar-free gum, especially on day 3, which was really hard for me. But maybe 1 piece of gum on day 4. I did have like a tiny amount of black coffee yesterday, just because my husband made some coffee and it smelled so good. I was like, I have to try this. And of course, black coffee is like, ugh, it never tastes like you think it would taste when you smell it. I'm used to having a lot of cream in my coffee, so just black is really not fun for me. Today I felt really cold this morning, so I had some plain hot tea to warm me up a little bit. It's decaffeinated, and of course I didn't put any kind of sweetener at all, or sugar or cream in it at all. So it's basically just some herbs steeped in hot water. That's it. And I guess the only other thing I want to say is that coming up this coming Monday, so today is Friday, day 5, and Monday will be day 8. So that'll be a full week of having water fasted. I started on Monday, so next Monday, this coming Monday, I'm planning to post my progress pictures with a before picture and then a where I am now picture. I don't want to call it an after picture because I'm not really done. But just to see what progress I've made in just 1 week of water fasting. And I'm excited to see what that's going to look like, because already I can tell on my body when I look in the mirror that I look different. I have lost 6 pounds on a 5'2" frame, so I think it makes a big difference when you're smaller. Even that little amount of weight loss, you can really tell the difference. So anyway, I'm excited for that. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment below and I will respond to you. And I'll catch you next time, tomorrow, Saturday, which will be day 6. Thank you so much.